Goodbye, Joe, me gotta go.
Hi, everybody. My name's Chris. This is my farm. And to run a farm these days, you have to know what's happening during every phase of the crop cycle, right? From planning and planting to harvesting and conditioning, because after all, in our business, mistakes are costly. They are...
You think mistakes are costly. For me, it's a matter of germinate or die.
Oh, look, we appear to have a plant in the audience.
Actually, I'm just a seed. The name's Bud.
Yeah, of course it
doing?
is.
Look, I don't want to be a troublemaker, but before I let you plant me, I'm going to need to see some credentials.
You know, trust me, Bud, I turn out healthy crops. You know. Hey, I can't control the weather, but for everything else, I have the best tools and technology available. You know.
Such as?
Well, my fleet comes from AGCO. They're the design and technology leader behind brands like White Planter, Heston, Fendt, Gleaner, Massey Ferguson, Challenger. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Well, that's a full house.
Yeah, well, a lot of farmers these days have a mix of brands. That way we can use the best machines to address different solutions. AGCO created Fuse Technologies, making it possible for these mixed brands to actually talk to each other. They share info with me so I can be more efficient and profitable.
Oh, well, I'm so glad you'll be profitable. Meanwhile, I'm just tossed into a field and left to chance.
No, Bud, see, that's what I'm telling you. Fuse connects my entire farm enterprise. It allows me to track your progress throughout the season. I can make decisions based on facts, not speculation. With Fuse, we're minimizing the guesswork.
Yeah, now you sound like you're trying to win the Iowa caucus.
Okay, what do I have to do to convince you?
Well, you say this equipment talks, right? So, let me talk to it.
It doesn't quite work that way. Okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. The equipment's too busy to talk to a budding seed.
You know, Bud, I need you to get back in the ground and stop the foolishness. Okay?
Excuse me, Dad.
Hey, Bud, don't make me ground you.
Grounding a seed? Really? How original.
Maybe I can settle this?
Whoa! Who are you?
I'm Chip.
As in cow chip? This guy gets me.
No, as in the machinery and technology that connects Chris's farm enterprise.
Told you it talks.
I talk, I manage data, I create connections, I speak dozens of languages. Hola.
Oh yeah? Can you bench press a combine?
Woo, 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 yeah. Bud here is one of those prove it to me kind of seeds, Chip.
I understand. Well, let me show you how I can work for you, Bud.
Okay. I'm starting to like you a little.
But first, there's the planning phase. I help Chris see the big picture by sending him previous task and scheduling information to every piece of equipment. That way he can anticipate bottlenecks and find ways to optimize his operation.
Yep, and Chip helps me build you a better seed bed with my fall and spring tillage working collaboratively.
See, I can share field conditions as they're experienced by the disc harrow with the land finisher. So he can see problems in the field before planting.
Aha! I knew this was coming. Planting. The Deep Six holiday. The dirt nap. Just buried alive. Oh.
Certainly has a flair for the dramatic.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Yeah, it's organic.
Oh, it's so cold. So cold.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Hey. I use White Planter.
So?
But what makes this planter different is the way it delivers the seed to the trench. It's the most accurate planter out there. And with AGCO guidance systems, I'm able to put you in just the right place by optimizing row spacing and section control so you get the right application of fertilizer and other inputs.
So I stand a better chance of growing.
Exactly. Chris, I got an alert here that says your tractor hit 2,000 hours. It's time to schedule checkup and maintenance.
Okay, how'd you do that?
Simple. Fuse Technologies includes Ag Command, a telematics solution that allows you to remotely monitor machine performance and logistics, so I can anticipate problems, which lowers the downtime.
Hey, Nostradamus, this is my story. This is about me. What happens to me after I'm planted?
Hey, tell you what, Bud. Won't you go grow a little, huh? And when you're a bit older, we'll tell you what happens in the next phase.
When I'm older? Is it dirty?
Dirt is definitely a factor.
Now get growing.
Okay. But I am trusting you guys. Huh?
He has no idea how good he's got it with you looking out for him.
No, you mean with us looking out for him. And Fuse Technologies makes it possible for me to see beyond the current growth cycle.
Well, I
get
send
to think the big picture. Yeah.
all the information you need to be even more efficient.
Yeah, well, one thing's for sure. I'm not just harvesting crops anymore. I'm harvesting data, too. So level with me, Chip. What really happens with my data, huh? The phrase data sharing is a scary proposition.
Your data is your data. You control it. You don't have to share it with anybody.
Not AGCO.
Nope.
Facebook.
Nada.
The NSA.
Let's consider it as classified as it can be.
Okay, so data privacy. I mean, that's a relief.
Yes, your agronomic data is protected by TaskDoc. Allows you the freedom to work with the agronomist and the software that you want while managing all of your data.
Okay, what is with all these nutrient wake-up calls? I'm trying to get my beauty sleep.
Well, that is a very fancy robe there, bud.
Thank
Those
you.
nutrients are there to ensure you grow into an outstanding crop, keep you from falling in with the wrong crowd.
The wrong crowd?
Weeds.
Never touch the stuff.
No, but they can touch you and steal your nutrients, so Chip and I are keeping you safe. And it appears to be working.
You're growing just like we promised. See?
What? What? Whoa! This robe used to be ankle length. What? How did you do that?
It's called precision farming, bud. Come here. You see that rogator out there? That's the RG700, a brand new 700-gallon machine. Now every farm can have a professional grade sprayer that reduces waste and crop damage by making sure just the right amount of chemical inputs are used.
Yeah, I mean, it's the right product at the right time in the right amount. That's the key, right?
Right, and for Chris, Ag Control reduces overlap, so he reduces his cost. And Viper Pro made it possible for me to wirelessly transfer application prescription maps and totals to Chris in his office.
Yeah, it's like we're all talking to each other out there.
We are talking to each other, and it doesn't matter what color your machines are. Fuse is an open approach that allows farmers the freedom and flexibility to use the solutions they trust, the ones they know work best for them.
Open approach, huh? Hey, speaking of freedom, I am getting older, so how about you let me take the rogator out for a little spin? There's a hot little soybean over in the next row. Said she digs a seed with wheels.
Why don't you get some more nutrients, bud? There's plenty of time for sowing your wild oats later.
Oh man, a seed's got needs, you know?
Hey, sleep it off, lover boy. Now get growing.
Ah.
Hey Chris, speaking of growing, I know you're a very savvy farmer, but there's a lot more I could be doing for you that you might not be aware of.
Really? Like what?
Well, one way to think of a farm is like a manufacturing facility. You're managing machines and human capital to produce a product.
Very true.
Well, before using Fuse, what did you rely on to help you grow your crops?
My own expertise and more than a little guesswork.
Anecdotal.
Sure.
Imprecise.
Quite.
What's it like now?
Oh, no, there's more precision in my decisions, you know? I guess you could say I'm farming leaner. I'm starting to see beyond.
Well, what if I told you we could get more efficiency out of the machines you have?
Keep talking.
Fuse's focus on mobile functionality allows you to manage your operation when, where, and how you want. Look at what's all to offer.
Let's see. Hey, that's good. What does this do? Can I just touch these? Wow. That's cool. I mean, there's so much more I could be doing.
The key is to use what you learn to evolve the operation, allowing you to improve your logistics so you can enhance your yield year after year after year.
How big does a crop gotta grow to get noticed around here?
Oh, somebody's all grown up.
Well, you guys took good care of me, so is it time for me to be harvested? Huh? Is it?
Yeah, may very well be.
So are you gonna use the Gleaner or the Massey Ferguson to pick up me and my friends?
Look at the big brain on Bud.
No, I've been doing my homework. You see, on the one hand, the Gleaner provides the cleanest sample in the bin with minimal grain loss, but the Massey Ferguson has the capacity to get the whole crop out without the complexity of the other axial designs.
Impressive. I tell you what, Bud, I love the Gleaners, but I have a Massey Ferguson, so that's what we'll go with.
Excellent.
And I'll be there to make sure there's no bottlenecking helping the combine communicate load and moisture content data to the bins so the grain carts can be guided to the optimal storage location.
Hey, just because I'm being harvested doesn't mean I have to move out, does it?
No, not just yet, buddy. You'll get to hang out a little while longer in the warmth and comfort of my GSI grain bin.
And with AGCO's grain drying watchdog technology, you'll keep dry while you and your friends are hanging out in your spacious new accommodations. And since it's a mobile app, Chris can monitor your comfort and safety from anywhere.
Sweet. So, Chip, what's next for you?
Well, I'm headed to the future, bud, but I'm taking everybody from Chris's farm with me. Chris, his workers, yes, and his crops.
Yes!
With Fuse Technologies, I'll continue to smooth operations and align processes, finding new ways to optimize yield, control cost, enhance uptime, and help Chris manage his entire farm operation.
Sweet! I can hardly wait for the future to get here.
It's here, Chris. These are things I could do for you right now, helping you see beyond the farm you have to create the most efficient, profitable farm imaginable.
Oh, so what you're saying is, if you fuse it, they will grow.
Oh no, you didn't do that.
Wow.
Okay.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's Iowa.
It's more than Iowa, fellas. It's farm progress. It's been a lot of fun.
Hey, Dad, want to have a catch? Hey, Dad? Woo! Yeah! Good stuff! These guys are awesome!